Hello, everyone, and welcome into the program here at Arturo Johnson Consulting. I'm your host, Earl Hall. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer for Arturo Johnson Consulting, and we bring you some great interviews from current clients, from past clients that are using our program that are actually getting results. And mostly what we've been bringing you over the past 6 months is just brand new folks, actually the past year, brand new folks. And we've got another brand new folk with us today, and I have with me today Donna Dace. Donna, how are you doing today? Thanks so much for being on the show.
Well, thank you, Earl. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How about yourself?
I am doing amazing, as hopefully always, but I guess not always, but I'm doing amazing right now. So
That's good.
that's a good thing. You know, Donna, you've been, in the program since, October 5th, which is not even a month yet, that you've been in this program. But let's get some of your backstory here. What were some of the things that even caused you to get into life insurance anyway, and how long ago was that?
Good question. I've been in the business for 12 years and got in because my program was wrong. Didn't
Hmm.
know it, didn't know anything about life insurance, just knew I needed coverage for my family, my husband at the time, my two girls that were babies. And so we just dove in, not knowing what to ask. We were presented with a plan. Later years found out it was not the right plan for us.
Hmm.
But because we didn't know, we were paying a lot of money too at a young age. And so I said, well, you know what? If that happened to me, I'm sure there's probably other people out there that may
Yeah.
need help. They need to understand how life insurance works, not just the importance of it,
Hmm.
but how it works.
Well, and that is key. I mean, and you said something there just about with your own experience, not knowing anything about life insurance, but purchasing life insurance. And to me, it's just one of those things that people, anyone, needs to be more educated on. That's why I'm glad we have so many life insurance agents out there like you that actually are willing to educate people on what's needed. And so many
Right.
times, if you've been burned, you want to make sure no one else gets burned, in the process, because I know I don't like people playing with my money.
Right.
So that's a big thing with that. I mean, so being in the industry 12 years, have you been solidly in the life insurance industry for that long?
Yes, I started part time. Still worked my corporate job of 23 years.
Wow.
And 3 months later, I transitioned and came full time. So I've been full time the majority of the 12 years. So
Wow.
this is my only source. I'm doing it solo now. I'm no longer married. So I just love it. Just love helping people. That's the key, is helping people.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely with that is definitely helping people. What kind of was going on that made you even start looking at what we have to offer here at Arturo Johnson Consulting?
Well, I saw it on Facebook, as many people have said that they have, and
Yeah.
I was very intrigued. I've always bought leads, so that wasn't an issue. But the leads that I bought in the past were recycled leads. And I didn't do that, the same old story, that's not me, that kind of thing. And
Did
when
you
I
know
saw,
they were recycled leads that you were
no,
buying?
no,
Oh, there it is.
no.
Okay.
They tell you they're live transfers, they're solid leads, they're new leads. You're the only one that's going to get these leads. I heard that many times.
Hmm.
But in the beginning, I went through my market pretty quick.
Okay.
And I needed to reach out to more people. And for a minute, successful for a minute, but you know how that goes. You continuously need to start marketing your business. So I've never been afraid to market and to invest in my business. So that wasn't an issue. But I knew I needed to reach a wider market. And
Yeah.
when I came across the Facebook ad, I was very intrigued. I was not skeptical. I was
Hmm.
very interested from day one. Um, my daughter had a baby in June, and that's
Oh,
actually,
congratulations.
thank you. That's actually when one of your representatives contacted me on that day.
Wow.
And we talked for a minute. I was very interested. Obviously, couldn't do anything then because I was with her getting ready to have her baby. Um, The business just taken off though. I'm into heavily recruiting people. I train and develop people. And you know how it is when you get a little bit of success with your team and you start, it's like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna maybe I still was interested, but I got to do this, and this is going great,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
kind of put it on the back burner. But I kept watching the videos on YouTube
Okay.
every single night. I would watch them every single night of the success stories. And I said, I started praying to God, direct me. And it was in my spirit. It was so strong in my spirit. This is what you need to do. So I said,
Mm.
okay, let's go.
Wow. Well, I mean, so tell us how long had you been watching all those videos before you pulled the trigger?
Since June.
Wow,
Since June, yeah.
oh my goodness. And it seems to be a common theme that we see so many times. People have watched for, a couple of months, or whatever before they go ahead and click that button to go ahead and kind of pull that trigger on, yeah, let me really find out what's going on and actually talk to somebody, with that. Being a life insurance agent for 12 years now, what do you think has been like the toughest thing that has been for you to build the business? What would that thing be for you?
Well, because I do recruiting too, the toughest thing is people believing in themselves that they
Mm.
can do it. That's the toughest thing, is to try to overcome that. I mean, obviously, I see, we see things in other people that sometimes they don't see.
Yeah.
And the challenge is getting them to believe, yes, I can do this.
Yeah, that is, and even for me, for the stuff that I do, it is one of those things where getting people to believe in themselves is, if you can get someone to believe in themselves, that's getting everyone through the wall with that. Because so many times it's almost like we make up excuses for ourselves that it hasn't even happened yet. We think something bad's going to happen. It hasn't even happened yet, but we're thinking in our mind, well, this worked for them, but it won't work for me. Well, why? Why would it
Right.
work for them and not you? Wouldn't it be better to have a thought of, they ain't nobody. If they did it, I'm fitting to do it too. You know,
I heard that. That's right.
type of deal. But yeah, people having belief in themselves and that confidence is something that has to be cultivated, and that does come through leadership. And you building a team and things of that nature, what it is to be a leader and to kind of lead by example in that, which you're already doing. And I mean, so you told me even before we started the show, it's like you started October 5th and you've already got your first sale, which is great,
Right.
right? So I'm going to go ahead and give you the applause on that one. Give you the applause on that, and now I'm trying to turn it off, and it won't go off. So you just keep getting applause.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming. I receive it. I receive it.
That's a sign right there, right? That's a sign right there. Go ahead and give you the air horn too. Congratulations on all of that, most definitely. So I mean, already having gotten a sale, in under 30 days, and I think you said you've had 85 leads come in already so far that you still yet have to work and things of that nature. But what is your confidence level like going into the future now, knowing that you've got all of this stuff in the palm of your hand already?
My confidence has always been high on myself. I've
Mm-hmm.
always been a big believer that, like you just said, if they can do it, I can do it. I've been in the industry for quite a while. So coming in day one, I was like, I already know I can do this. I just need to learn the ins and outs, which I did, and the game on.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
I mean, so many times people talk about the destination and they're looking at a certain vehicle. The vehicle, sometimes has nothing to do with the destination. It's like you've just got to get in the right vehicle. You know where you want to go, right? You know where you want to go. But getting in that right vehicle that's going to actually allow you to accomplish those goals is so key and so vital. With what it is that you've learned in our program, what would you say is the most like the best thing or the most impactful thing that you've been able to learn from being in this program over the past less than 30 days?
Well, the support is phenomenal.
Mm.
I mean, people are just reaching out on the Facebook, posts, ask a question and someone jumps in and answers it and gives you guidance. And
Yeah.
the support team that on the back end that's doing all the work is phenomenal too. they'll just reach out to me and say, hey, this is what's going on. We can tweak this, we can tweak that. We got you. Just do your thing,
Yeah.
and I love that. I don't because I'm not techie, and I
Okay.
and I don't want to be. Everybody has their own goals, their own calling. That's not one of mine.
Yeah.
So I
Understood.
just want to focus on what God has put me, to do. That's to help people, and
Yeah.
you guys have a vehicle that you've given me to do that. It's a great partnership. Great partnership. I love it.
Well, I definitely appreciate that. What's so funny is you watched all of these videos from June into October, and now you're going to be one of the videos
You
that
know what?
people watch.
That's so funny because when I started watching them, I'm like, I'm gonna be on there too.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
I was like, I'm gonna be on there.
So knowing the position that you were in, and like, what would your advice be? Because there's someone that's looking at you right now, right? That's watching this video and is trying to make a decision on what to do in regards to the program. Should I take the leap? Is this actually going to be worth my while, worth my money? Right? It's like, what would your advice be to those people?
Just pray about it, and number one, believe that you can do it. Also, you got to invest in your business. So whatever you do in any kind of business, you have to invest in it in order to get a return.
Yeah.
So with this business, with this company, I mean, I thank God every day. Seriously, literally, I thank Him every day that He brought this consulting firm to me, and that we can partner together to reach out to help more people. So I would say, go with what you know, go with your heart, pray about it, and trust God. Make it happen. Just do it.
Awesome. Well, we definitely appreciate you, Donna, and thank you for the time that you've taken out to be here with us today, to just talk to our audience and, give your insight on what you've been doing over the past 12 years in the life insurance business and what it is that you're looking to do in the future. So thank you so much for being here with us. I definitely appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Earl, for your time. I appreciate it as well.
All right. And we definitely thank you, the listening audience, for being here with us today. There's going to be links around this video. Go ahead and click the link. Don't wait. Click the link, schedule your appointment, talk to us, and see if this is going to be a good fit for you. Because if it works for one, it'll work for everyone. I'm Earl Hall, and until next time, we'll see you on the next broadcast. You take care.